He deserved it. Does this sort of thing happen a lot? She killed him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder.
Ugh.
The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen.
Yeah, I can understand.
She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
I don't blame her too. She got the short end of that stick. Definitely did not. There's definitely a backstory to each of these characters, but that was so long ago. But the idols have changed. I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Okay, well you can make it right then. Then you got to make it right. Persephone murdered an idol.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
Punished?
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then,
Now.
we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done.
I'm wondering how she did
Now,
it.
of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
He had
why
it coming.
didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I tell you, you would have done the same. What did Persephone do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased.
Oh.
She started a cult,
Oh.
became a crime boss.
I mean, okay.
Oh, what?
A
It was
crime
after her
boss.
last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Persephone is a very fascinating character in this game. So much going on with her. I love it.
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
I'll keep trying as well.
Of course, the rival Mance is the one with the most, like, complicated and intriguing backstory. Let's talk to Eros. Cupid? Cupid is Eros, right? Oh, hello, Eros.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't
You have
you?
some arrows I could borrow?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
The god of sex? I thought he was just Cupid. Not that he was the god of sex itself. Okay. There's a god of sex? Dude, hold up the train.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why?
That makes sense.
We're expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I
Well,
wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm...
Sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Beautiful. How do you know Aphrodite? You both work together, I think. What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened.
See what happens.
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
That's cool, actually. That's a bit creepy. You enjoy that? Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex.
Oh,
Not the same thing.
not love anymore. Yeah,
It's
love
just
and
as
sex
well.
are different things.
People should find true love the hard way. they'll value it more.
That's interesting. I mean, love and sex can come hand in hand, and hopefully it does more often than not. Hopefully. But they can be totally separate things. They can be mutually exclusive. How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
Ah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
Interesting, not actually related. So Aphrodite is your mother, quote.
So
unquote.
Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Is everything okay?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
What? You can talk to me. Bad day? I don't want to pry. Yeah, you can talk to me.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
All right. I need to find Persephone.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
Yeah, well, that's her problem, not mine.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There won't be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
We're just gonna sing it out. Sing it out.
How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight.
But we might
Second,
rage sing.
if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Can I... What happens if I talk to Apollo again? Does he have more things to say? Do you have more things to say, Apollo?
No luck yet, I'm afraid. And why is the music here so loud?
Why is everyone scared of Persephone?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's tough. Alright, I found some help.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
Yay!
You're coming with me?
Yes.
But I thought...
She
Trio.
seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Good. Let's do it.
We'll see, I guess.
Good. Talk to Pan. Why not? Let's talk to Pan. Pan, you got some explaining to do.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
No. I've decided to join Apollo in his land of Apollo. Apollo land. Thanks for the address. What are you doing here? Thanks for the
I
address.
should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me.
I was afraid of that.
Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Oh, we're gonna do a bit more stirring than that. He's been helpful. I like him.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Right?
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
We'll see about
Do you
that.
know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
What are you doing here, Pan?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple. Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Appalling. Speaking of delicious people, hopefully Apollo's ready to go soon. You come to the club often?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
How can I trust you?
The things you say,
I know I
the
can't.
things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
I don't know about
Still
that.
not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Seems so. Hoping maybe. Ooh, actually, we can flirt with. Ooh, never mind. There's another another male we can flirt with. All right. But I gotta go with the abs, man. Seems so, or maybe a murderer. I'm not gonna say this. Seems so.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you? I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
All right, I should go.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you
should
soon.
go.
One can only hope.
Can we go back to talk to Apollo again? Oh, look, let's talk. Does Apollo have anything new to say? Have anything new, Apollo?
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
Patience, my handsome man. Time to go to Persephone.
I should get going. Persephone awaits.
I didn't get to talk
Right
to
behind
Hermes
you.
though. Talk to Hermes. All right, talk to Hermes. I want to talk to everyone. I gotta talk to everyone.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello.
Hello, Hermes.
Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
I'm wondering if Hermes is also voiced by a trans voice actor. That would be really cool if they were. Or somebody who identifies with they them pronouns. I don't know. That would be kind of cool if the voice actor matched that. Not that they had to, but it would be nice. So what's your story, Morning Glory?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year. I've
Just
lost
a year?
track.
Hermes has only been
So
around for a year?
I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Is it because the previous Hermes died and they became the new one? Their soul game went into them? I don't know. Why not?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
Oh. I was gonna say something, but it's inappropriate, so I'm not gonna say it. How did you become an idol? How did you become
You've
an
only
idol?
been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died.
I knew it.
We were
I knew
friends,
it.
and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
So you took over their name? So you took over the name Hermes? How did he die? Is that normal? Why call yourself Hermes?
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might
Right.
eventually.
I doubt it.
I kinda
Most
like
idols
Grace.
do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
So how long has Athena actually been Athena? How long has Aphrodite been Aphrodite? That's interesting. Apollo probably hasn't been Apollo his whole life. How did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
How did
I told you.
know?
I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Ah. But why? Sounds grim. Did you take the body?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
So
To
you
keep
did
the
that?
idol secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
I was impressed. What do you know about the murder then, Hermes?
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Interesting. Angry. She didn't like the idols? You don't seem that sad. You don't seem that sad.
You don't seem that sad about it. Not like Apollo.
He's sad about everything. As for me, I don't know. Part of her is in you now, right? That's how I see it.
But somebody still... she still died. Alright, see you later.
I'll see you around.
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Thanks, Hermes. Alright, let's talk to Persephone now. Let's do this. We've got backup. I've got backup from Arrows and Abs Paulo. Let's sing it. Sing it loud. Hi.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
Oh, not till I deal with him.
I was willing to leave
I'll
you
deal-
be, Grace.
Get in
To
line.
wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I'm here to sing with you, sister. I have questions. I don't want to fight. What is your problem? I have questions. I don't want to fight.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead.
With what?
I'd like to understand a few things.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's
What
the
did-
real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
That's a lot of
Persephone,
questions.
this isn't...
That's a lot.
You have
that's a
every
lot of
reason to
questions.
try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
Do you want me to answer in that order? Answer all of those questions in that order? Calliope lived at your apartment. You're a suspect too. I need your help, Apollo. Abs, I need your help.
Now would be a good time to mediate, Apollo.
Is that why you're here, brother? Because you know me
Brother.
so well?
Because I know that you care. Far more deeply than you could ever admit.
How would you know that? You resigned. You abandoned everything and everyone who ever needed you.
He resigned, so that's what he meant by sometimes.
You don't know the first thing about me, and you never did. Just crawl back into your dark little hole, Apollo.
Calliope lived at your apartment. You're a suspect too. Calliope lived at your
You
apartment.
knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
Yeah,
She
but
was
you
staying at your,
at your
apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Or maybe you
Prove
know
you
who.
didn't.
Maybe you knew who.
That's how idols work, isn't it?
Maybe you knew who did it then, or who could have done it. Thanks, Abs. Are we gonna do a trio? Or is it just gonna be a duet? Let's sing it out!
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Let's do it!
Lost little girl.
Do I do smarts or aggression?
And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Sing it, sister.
Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all
Let's do
know how this
smartly.
ends.
I'm gonna play with smarts, not with fire. Go with my strengths, my traits.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
I'm gonna be smart.
Well, I don't know anyone, I'm new. You, what's your name? What do you do? That's the thing with the front row. You're part of the show.
How keen a stand-up routine, knee-deep in a grave. Works the crowd, wrapped in a shroud, a corpse in a cave. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I
Can't say I don't know who you
am.
are. Some sort of golden age type star. You've never really been on my radar. Before my time, a discontinued line.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise. Coins on your eyes.
Ooh, coins on your eyes. That's a reference. A mythological
Give them
reference.
to the ferryman.
Yep.
Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen.
You don't scare me. You don't scare me. I'm gonna be aggressive now.
Dead.
I'm gonna fight now.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real live muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Nice.
Care, you're poking a bear.
See, I'm making new friends and I'm just warming up. Hope the backstage is big because it's gonna erupt.
You're no threat. You're already dead.
We having fun yet? Yeah, I can't complain. Sorry, Seth, were you talking about yourself again?
Time
Woo!
to put an end to the sham. Seems like
for the
you
kill.
want to see firsthand.
Now I can stand up. Go for the kill.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts and nothing's ever born. You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new muse will do.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word.
Ooh, did I just push a button? I hit a
After
nerve.
what you did to her. Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take, that's your biggest mistake. For for Calliope's sake.
I'm gonna go charming this time at the end. I'm gonna end with charm, I guess. I'd use a little bit of each.
Okay, show's over
1,000 times.
It's nearly dawn.
The single note should take you down now.
Work lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind. 1,000 times.
Finish your
I like how this works.
One
How this
note
works.
and suddenly you'll
have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You're the song and you're being sung.
Lullaby the muse.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it. Again.
I like how that played out. Ooh, look at abs. Oh, they're happy. It worked out. Oh, even they're all happy. That felt great. Persephone's not as happy, but I feel like that's the best it could have went.
No, you've earned your answers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
How well did you know her?
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
Okay. That tells us a bit.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
Ooh, respect.
It wasn't Grace. That means someone else
Respect.
was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Must it be an idol? Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
I hope it wasn't Freddy.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Did you say
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
Hecate.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Okay. Could Athena be the killer? What about
What
Pan?
about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
And he's
Still, we
really
should consider the
suspecting him.
idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.